Hi, my name's Cam Owens. I'm an assistant teaching professor in the geography department here at the University of Victoria. And Teresa Dawson graciously invited me to come into your class today. Not able to make it, I'm actually teaching a class right now, but I thought I'd briefly introduce myself and some of the classes that I teach so you have a sense of some of the opportunities in the environment and sustainability stream of human geography here at UVIc. The course I'm teaching right now is Geography 406, Sustainable Cities, and one I'd highly recommend you thinking about as you get near the end of your university career, probably in a couple of years for most of you, or maybe longer. But in the Sustainable Cities class, we grapple with some of the most important issues: climate change, environmental degradation, housing and homelessness, poverty, and the rich-poor gap, etc., that cities in our time face. And we do so with kind of what I call a critically optimistic spirit. We're critical in that we're not naive about the immensity of the big social and environmental challenges that we face, but we're optimistic and we focus on some of the real innovative and creative solutions that people and groups have come up with. Another class that you might be interested in is Geography 301, which looks at environmental impact assessment. Now, immediately that might seem like a little bit of a dry subject, kind of technical, and just about some process that might not seem all that relevant. But if you think environmental assessment is a process by which we identify and try to address the impacts of major projects, and it's really in many ways the way that we make, or one of the main ways that we make decisions about what we as a society are going to permit in terms of development, what we make this wildly popular but elusive term sustainability, what that actually means on the ground. If you've been following the news, you'll know about a number of high-profile cases like the Enbridge Northern Gateway Pipeline, or the Kinder Morgan Pipeline, or the Site C Dam, or a variety of mines. They're highly controversial and invite real interesting scholarship and critical inquiry. We're not necessarily doing so well if you look at ecological and social indicators in this province and the world, so our environmental management and things like environmental assessment demand to be critically scrutinized so we can suggest better ways of managing your future and my future and our children's future. So I find it a really important area to study, and I think geography is a great place to do that. We sometimes are criticized for this kind of big umbrella. When we study the world, I mean, do we study everything? But in some ways that's very valuable. If you think of some of the issues that we grapple with, climate change, for example, it's not just going to be resolved through better science and better knowledge of like atmospheric physics. We need to understand economics and culture and politics, as well as ecology and biology and all kinds of other things, indigenous rights, etc. And these are the things then that we grapple with in an environmental assessment class in a geography department. The other thing I wanted to share with you, one of my favorite parts of the year is actually a class or course where we get out of the classroom and into the field to study. I lead summer field schools that look at sustainable community development. The last 3 years we've gone down the coast, going to cities like Vancouver and Portland and Seattle and San Francisco and places like that, and we meet up with planners and government people and business people and radicals and activists and community leaders that are all grappling in different ways with issues of sustainability in their cities, looking at stuff like green building and active transportation and local food and placemaking and housing, etc., etc. This summer we're actually going to Europe, to Northern Europe. We're going to go through Iceland and Sweden and Denmark, Netherlands and Germany, and meet with folks there that are grappling with these important issues. So getting out of the classroom, very valuable, something that's I think is a must in geography, and we offer a whole range of great field school programs. So I highly encourage you to stick with geography and the environment and sustainability stream. If you're thinking job prospects, it's a great place to be. geographers are in high demand for their broad-based and integrative thinking, variety of levels of government and planning, consulting, environmental consulting, and etc. Obviously, teaching is an opportunity. So there's many opportunities that geography offers, but really more beyond a job. Geography is just a way of looking at the world in a highly integrative way, and I think this is a great place for you to be.